Not live from the Hakeem Innovation Center studios here in Las Vegas. It's What's Ups with your host, Mickey Rourke.
Welcome to the latest episode of What's Ups. I'm your host, Mickey Rourke. It's springtime in Las Vegas, and that means I got some new threads on. Got my little dicky bow going on. Thanks for Alan, the site director from Ireland, who is visiting us for that little new term for my bow tie. It's fantastic. If you haven't checked out Alan's interview, it is a separate special for What's Up. You should really check it out. It was fun talking to him. But let's talk about today's show with What's Ups. We have some of your old favorites. We have Word on the Floor. We have an interview where I'm going to be interviewing Ed McKay, a supervisor here in Las Vegas, and a coach, Sylvia Baez, to talk about their wonderful work they're doing with United Way. But let's not hesitate any longer. Hey, Bernice, what's the word on the floor?
UPSers, this is Bernice Hodgson with the Word on the Floor. In this episode, we are going to talk about exactly what you thought about all of the changes that happened here in Las Vegas through our EES. Now guess what? You spoke, management listened, they implemented. Now here's what you had to say about your most favorite changes. Take a look.
360 coaching.
Amazing incentives.
Barbecue taco party for rollouts.
Family day.
New break room. 15-minute diss time.
Diss time break up to 15 minutes.
Discretionary time.
Dress code.
Dress code.
Dress code. Dress code.
Dress code.
Dress code.
Dress code.
Dress code. Dress code.
Facial hair.
Facial hair. Facial hair.
The food and dress code.
Managers on the floor.
Massage chair.
New neighbors. Night of recognition.
Potluck.
Fabulous prizes.
Repainting the training rooms.
Sandwich day.
Sarah Payne.
Tacos.
Tacos.
Unscheduled breaks.
Work from home.
Work at home. Work from home.
Oh, man's griddle, hot meat, sizzling soup. Oh, what will I do? Like dilly bop bop bop. Hot feet, sing like a busy bop. We built this city on rock and roll. Built this city. We built this city.
Speaking that booms, I'm killing your brain like a poisonous mushroom. Deadly. When I play a dope melody, anything less than the best is a felony. Love it or leave it. You better gain weight.
Health and Safety Committee presents We're Your Favorite Decade, Wednesday, May 17th.
Back to What's Ups. I'm your host, Mickey Rourke, and I have two special guests with us today. Ed McKay, who's a supervisor of the customer service desk, and Sylvia Baez, who is a development coach with the ECTS desk currently.
Yes.
So you guys are actually here to talk about the United Way, which is a huge fundraising organization that UPS has been partnered with for years. So you guys are you're the coordinator, and Sylvia, you help Ed with the coordination of the events.
Yes.
So the first question I have to the both of you is, how did you get involved with the United Way, and how did you end up kind of being the coordinator for the site?
Well, about 4 years ago, we had a transition from one coordinator to another, and they were looking for volunteers, and I didn't want to volunteer, but I made a commitment that if somebody asked me, I would do it. And my manager at the time, Cecil Bridgewater, asked me to become coordinator. I'm like, uh-oh, I guess I have to do that. And that's how I became coordinator.
So did you make it known that if you were asked, you were going to say yes, or was this just an internal thing?
It was a commitment, well, someone trip. And yeah, I think it was Providence that I would become coordinator.
Okay, fantastic. Now, Sylvia, how did you get involved with helping Ed?
I became involved with helping Ed when I became his coach, and I was moved over to his team and started doing development with him. And Mary had gone out on medical, so then Ed asked me to join and help him with it. And I said yes.
Did you really say yes, or was it a real question, or was it one of those questions?
It was a question.
Oh.
Redirect her into it.
Kicking and screaming, I'm sure. But you're happy with your experience?
I am.
Okay.
So
we do a lot of things with the United Way. Ed, we constantly see emails coming for you for different activities and different things to help out. How do you choose what the activities are and what organizations we locally partner with through the United Way?
Well, in the beginning, it was pretty much cold calling different organizations that either United Way recommended, people on the site had been touched by, or through my own personal experiences, I've had connections with Family to Family, which is a local charity, and Grant-A-Gift, which is an autism society. So we just reached out to these different organizations and made ourselves available. And in the last couple of years, we've just developed partnerships with these different charities. And this year, most of my calendar is booked well in advance by organizations reaching out to us and asking us to help out.
So we used to hunt them, and now they're actively seeking us now to help out with things.
Matter of fact, it's actually pretty convenient because I'm also on the grant committee for UPS, and we not only partner with them in volunteerism, but we also provide grants and sponsorships to some of the organizations that we deem really worthy of extra help.
And we actually had some grant recipients associated here locally in Vegas. I believe it was Ronald McDonald House got one of those grants, and then Opportunity Village also got one of those grants as well. So I thought that was fantastic with the grant committee helping out with that little extra funds there. So the question I have next is, what's been your favorite experience so far doing with United Way, like at one of the events or some of the results you've seen? What's your favorite memory?
To be fair, all of them have different things that make my experience with them really pleasurable. Some of the things we do with children, Ronald McDonald House particularly, caters to children who have life-threatening illnesses, and it puts the families up so they can be close by. Those moments that you go visit the house and see those families in action, it really does touch you personally. But the things that I find most endearing about all of them is that it makes me closer to the people I work with. Now, when you go out and volunteer with somebody, you take off your supervisor hat, your coach hat, and you just work together with people. And you get close to them, and they're more family now than they are coworkers. I feel more of a cultural experience with UPS than I do just a job. But if you had to give me one experience, our partnership with St. Louis's Red Rose program, it's a breast cancer research program. We participate in their annual regatta, and we have a dragon boat team called the Brown Dragons, which practices every month for the last 3 years, and for the first time we medaled. We got a silver medal last October, and this year we're shooting for the gold.
Fantastic. Now, Sylvia, you're also part of the Brown Dragons.
I am.
And I've heard that you did something special with your shirt. See, look at the look on this face. This is what I like. She told me about this ahead of time, so I'm bringing it up. So it's just like, because I asked you, was like, are you going to wear your Brown Dragon shirt today? You were like, no. Why couldn't you wear your Brown Dragon shirt today?
I cut the sleeves off of it.
So you could show off the rowing arms?
You know, but they were too, I got it too big, and the sleeves were too long, so every time I would row, the water would come and splash me in the face. Get the sleeves off.
So, what is your favorite memory with the United Way?
My favorite is...
Or was it the splashing water with the sleeves?
That's kind of too. But it was the Opportunity Village during Christmas. And I got to actually wear an elf suit. I won't tell you what Ed said. He said, but you're still wearing it. I had to give back the shoes, but... But I got to wear an elf suit, and Irene walked me around because, you know, you can't see through it. But it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun to see all the kids being all excited.
Oh, was it an enclosed elf suit?
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
I thought they just like put you in an elf outfit.
No, it was a whole enclosed suit, but I'm the only one that would fit in it, so because I'm so short.
You can't tell that from her sitting down, but...
She's actually standing.
Yeah. Well, I definitely want to thank you guys for showing up on What's Ups, letting us know about the United Way. I know Ed and you both have so much more planned for the site this coming year, so I hope that people are going to get a little more excited about those emails coming out, and you'll get more volunteers to help out for the different events.
And if you don't get a chance to see the emails, and many of you don't, you can visit our Facebook pages. We have the Brown Dragons of Las Vegas is our regatta team's Facebook page, and our volunteer site is the Brown Volunteers of Las Vegas, where you can see pictures of our events in the past and see calendar events for those things we're doing in the future.
Okay, fantastic. So yeah, definitely check out those Facebook pages as well. So once again, I'd like to thank Ed and Sylvia for joining us, and now we're going to
Take two.
One. Take one. Welcome everybody to another edition of What's That Food? How does that sound?
Warehouse edition.
Warehouse edition.
Special warehouse
What's That
edition.
Food?
Yeah.
3 or 2, I don't know.
Hey, welcome everybody to another edition of the let me get that again.
3 or 4.
Welcome everybody to another warehouse edition. Let me try it again.
It's not another warehouse edition. It's
welcome
just
to a
a
warehouse.
special warehouse edition.
4 or 5.
Hang on.
Welcome everybody to a special warehouse edition of What's That Food?
Hey, Henry. Hi, Henry.
Hey, wow, we got Denise,
what's going on?
we got Val, we got Sylvia, we got Phil, and we've got Ray. Surprise, surprise, we're doing another edition of What's That Food?
All right.
Oh man, so are you ready to see if you want to channel your inner Andrew Zimmer?
It's hard for me to trust you right now.
Sure.
Sylvia said she'd
All
like to go
right.
first.
Come on around the table and let's see what we got going on today. We've got my favorite Korean condiment, pickled daikon radish.
Why do you have it wrapped up like that in plastic
Oh,
3 times
let me.
over?
Oh, yes, I do have it wrapped
Oh, it
up.
is.
Oh,
3 times over.
yes. Come on a little
Why would
closer.
that
Let
be,
me know
Henry?
what you guys think of the aroma coming in on this. Can you smell it?
Not yet.
Nope, not yet.
Maybe after you take it out of that 5th bag.
Let's go.
All right. It looks good.
Oh.
Crack that open, Henry.
Val.
Looks like onions.
Oh.
Give me a fork.
Come on. Give it.
Let's just dive right in. Come on. Yeah, that's what I said. Oh, yeah. Whoa.
Oh yeah,
Henry.
go ahead, grab a fork. Grab a fork. Let me know what you folks think about this. Like I said, this is my favorite Korean condiment.
You know you're gonna nerve.
Ray loves it.
What do you folks think about that?
It's interesting.
That's good.
It's not as bad as I thought.
It
Henry.
smells
We need
terrible.
the spice, Henry. It's not spicy.
Actually,
Yeah, that's really good. That's really good.
What do you think?
bad.
It's okay.
It's really awesome.
Sylvia?
It tastes great, actually. It's
Okay.
sweet.
Mm-hmm.
It's sweet. It's got a little
Phil?
bite to it.
Right. No. Certainly, I like the crunchy texture of the daikon. The vinegar and the pickling is very pleasant, but it stinks.
Yes, it does.
I did not smell
Ray,
it.
your thoughts?
I like it. I don't like the sweet, but I want it hot.
Yep, you like it spicy. He wants to get a spice on.
All right.
All right.
So now let's take that out
hot
to the people on the floor out here. They've been begging for it.
Oh, trust me, last time I opened this up close to my team, 3rd level, everybody complained.
Well, let's see.
For like about an hour.
Let's see. I'm going to ask Rufino if he wants some. I'll be right back.
So, there you go. Stinky, but good, pickled daikon radish.
Thank you, Henry.
Thank you, Henry.
Bye.
All right, that wraps up another episode of Season 2 with What's Ups. We had a great interview with Ed and Sylvia. Now remember, they did talk about those Facebook pages, so if you need those addresses again, they're right here. If you don't want to write them down, don't worry. We're going to link them in the comments below. I'd also like to say the wonderful work they did on that brand new diversity segment for the show, and I'm sure we'll see that again in the future shows, along with Carpool Karaoke from the last show, and as well as What's That Food is eventually coming back as well. So don't worry, we are going to have some horrific food later on. So with that, that's a wrap. Thank you for watching What's Ups. I've been your host, Mickey Rourke.